Welcome to the second year edition of the Ballard Show. Oh, well, actually, the second year will start May the 6th, so we're doing a segment right now so the public can understand what's going on with the Ballard Show. I have a very special guest. It's a recap visit, you feel me? Her name is Kimberly Bell. She wrote The Epitome of Kimmy. We just doing a little, see where she's at today, what she's doing today, and what's going on in the future. How you doing, Kim?
I'm doing great.
I mean, welcome back.
Thank you.
I'm glad to see you come back again, to see where you at
Glad
these
to be
days and
back.
times. Right.
That's a good thing.
Okay. Can you tell the world what the name of your book? The book is called Epitome of Kimmy. It's about her life and from a child to she's grown now. So, give the people, elaborate on what the people should know about. Tell the people, talk to the people. Go ahead.
Well,
Talk to them.
I was letting you talk.
But you can go ahead. I mean, you can go ahead and talk to people and let the people know your life experiences, your situations, and stuff like that. Basically, how the first time we did it, we're gonna do it like that again. So
Okay.
go ahead, and let loose.
So Mark, I did
Right.
write my memoir. It was a long time dream that finally happened during the COVID, and I was just excited to put the whole journey and experiences on paper. And once I did that, I started having to relive,
Right.
starting from the beginning to where I'm at now. I came up with the embrace and accept and embrace it all.
Mm-hmm.
And so that highlighted every chapter, but it also had me to really live this, accept and embrace it all. Accept, first of all, me, accept the foundation that was broken, that I wasn't responsible for things that had happened to me from what other people had did, but the only thing that I could be responsible for is my actions and my responses. And to just embrace that God has such an awesome plan for us. But once we have to accept who we are and love ourselves first.
Right.
And I had to invest in myself and really start loving me and loving the flaws and loving me from the inside and out. And just knowing that this is a choice that I can do. And I can make this every day for me.
Right.
Yeah.
Every day is a process.
Yes.
You gotta be able to pick yourself up, dust yourself off, and keep it moving forward. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the main thing. Try to keep things balanced out in life. It get hard, but you got to really, fight what's going on. That word again. In the mental mind state, you got to fight all the negative energy that's going on. In this world.
I also say, when you said the word fight, I remember doing a little post on one of my social medias, and it just came to me is that I fight for peace. And I fight to keep.
Yeah.
It's a daily process. It's
Right.
a choice that I wake up every morning to do, and that is to first love me, then God, and then allow things to just flow, just blessings just come and strength from God. Yeah. To do all that is possible for me to do and what I'm purposely divine to do.
What inspired you to write this book?
Well, through my work and just career choice, it seemed like periodically I would be telling, people when it's appropriate about staying in school, about letting go, about doing things for yourself, like just inspiring people to not give up. That I found myself in several situations, abusive relationships that, really find your self-worth and know that that's not appropriate for your life, and you have a choice to stay in it or, not, but give yourself a chance to know your self-worth. And so all of this started coming to a head to be like, okay, I really need to put my whole journey down to, and instead of just bits and pieces, so that it can inspire
Right.
others.
So, any advice and motivation of speak to the people who's going through a difficult time? Do you have anything to say to these particular people?
Pretty much my what I was just saying, the accept and embrace it all, to the best gift that I could have ever given myself, and that I just suggest anyone else that's listening to do, is to invest in yourself. Knowing yourself. I'm gonna tell my age now. Almost 50, then like being in the 40s has been the best year of my life.
Right.
In my season, to give myself chance to invest in me and know what Kim wants, know what Kim likes, know what Kim deserves, know what Kim has been created for. And that's everybody's been created to love and to be loved.
Right.
And to be in healthy relationships. So just that is like my go-to, and to know that it's not easy. It's a choice that you do every day for yourself, and that it's a process.
Right.
Not saying that every day is going to be easy. There's going to be challenges and obstacles and situations going to come your way. But if you get that foundation built and work on yourself, like I love music. You remember I was telling you about that the last time, and I've invested in myself to learn me and to be like, okay, I'm not a gym person, but I love nature walks. Okay, I'm not, strictly gospel or hymns, but I like R&B, I like jazz. I build I build my Amazon music list, and I just keep it moving. And I love different places. So I have been able to continue, and then working my support system. I have to, share this to let people know your support system may not look like you, but you have to build a positive, you have to choose for whatever life you want to live.
Absolutely.
And build your support system. And if you find yourself building something that is negative, that's going to keep you in a chaotic or a depression state or an anxiety state, I've been down that road. You have to learn to choose to let it go. You have to choose to want different. And it's a choice that we all can make. And at one time, like in my book, I had put down a solid cry. I didn't think that I was even worthy to make that choice. I was thinking that, like so many people that is listening, that I had to have someone validate my feelings. No, I'm validating my feelings every morning of how I feel and how I want my day to go.
Absolutely. Yeah. Pursue your dreams and goals.
Yeah.
Ups and downs and all that.
Happiness starts first with you.
Embrace it all.
Happiness first starts with you. And when you get that happiness fulfilled within you without looking for someone else to feel that happiness, it'll come.
It definitely comes.
It'll attract and it'll come. Yeah.
And keep on, continue to do good deeds and stuff like that, because that's a part of your good day too. Because if you do good deeds every day, you'll get blessed. You feel me? You'll get blessed. You understand what I'm talking about? What powerful message do you have?
Well, you said powerful message, and you want to state as we're following up, because last year that I was talking to you, it was like a really good highlight, and I do appreciate you, from the hometown locally to interview me. So thank you so much.
You're welcome.
But back then, we were talking, and things have changed. Like recently, my mom that raised me passed away.
Oh, I send my condolences.
Yeah, so she passed away on the 12th, I believe, and we just had her memorial last Monday. And even with the place where I'm at in my life, like we were just talking earlier, that challenges and obstacles will come. It's just you building yourself to be able to go through those challenges and obstacles when they do come. So saying that this is the woman that had raised me, and I went to her funeral and wasn't a part of anything. I wasn't a part of anything. I wasn't a part of the program. And then my birth mother was there, a part of the program. So what I'm trying to say is, when you read, anyone listening and you get my book to read it and understand the memoir and the foundation, is that if I didn't work on myself and started choosing to love me and knowing what I'm created for, I would have been in a mental distraught. I probably wouldn't have been able to talk to you today of experiencing that funeral and not being able to be taken apart. But what had happened was, I guess I could leave this powerful message, is when you're going through some stuff and you get a lot of experiences in your journeys that's is not right and you can't understand. It's a preparation. If you understand that you can draw strength from God from it and look within yourself and build yourself, that you are preparing yourself for another test or another challenges down the road that you know nothing about, and that you need to take heed of it. Right. And as one of my podcast interviews before, he was saying about my marriages, did not say they were failures, but they were, mistakes, because mistakes, you learn from them. Yeah, so you call them mistakes instead of failures. And that is so true. So I've started understanding my words and understanding the things that has broke some of my foundation, and that I am in the process of forming to build them. Right. Because those things has happened, and I had to accept those things that happened. Now what do I do with those things that happen? How can I build this this feeling of abandonment and rejection, and the feeling of anxiety and depression and unexpected outcomes? Who wants to get married? I mean, not too many people just get married and want to get divorced. It sees that they're not going to be with that mate for the rest of their life. Not too many people just go into it and say, oh, I'm going to be divorced in the next month. No. But unexpected outcomes can come, and that when they do come, you're able to go through them. Right. And you won't break, and you won't be in such a distraught. Like I was saying before, if I can see myself now, I was in a preparation stage last year, and the release of the book helped for me to go through how I went through a funeral of just, it's a song on my first Amazon pod list, Step Aside, from Tamala Mann, that's my 2022. Now, 2021, I can't tell you the first song on that because you start laughing. But on 2022, the Step Aside is first, and then I got two more, and then it goes from that to Jamie Foxx and all. But anyway, Tamala Mann says this Step Aside, and it's on my list, Amazon playlist for 2022, and that is exactly what I did at that funeral. I totally stepped aside and let it happen however they wanted it to happen, and was able to endure. No, not saying that I wasn't hurt and I didn't feel any pain, but I endured and accepted. I had the love of my children there. I know what that woman and her husband invested in me, and how if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be the woman that I am now. Right. So that
definitely pay homage.
Helped me to go through such a hard event, one of the worst tests in my life to experience. My birth mom there, and she has never even said anything to me, but she was in the program reading the obituary. Wow. Yeah. So I'm just saying you said powerful messages to anybody out there that's hearing. Please, please, please never feel like you have to give up, and you have to give up hope, and that you're not worth the happiness, the love that you were created.
That was deep. Okay. How can anybody reach out to you? Email, how to contact you if they want you to come to their event.
Oh, okay.
Or something like that. They can speak in a church or something like that. Can I give a shout out to? Yes, ma'am. Go ahead.
I forgot. So to my... I'm telling you, I have the best team ever, and they consist of this: my 4 adult children, and my 6-year-old Manya. So Courtney, Candace, and Kelly, and Manny. My son will be 25 on Friday. I am so proud of them. Each one of them has really, I call them my heartbeat, and my grandkids is my heartstrings. I am really so blessed to have their support, and they're always rooting for mommy to tell the story.
Manny, text me. Rap edition of Mark Ballard Show. We need to holler. You holler at me.
So kudos to you guys. I am just so blessed. I have the best children in this world, and y'all gonna have to help me out with y'all sister though. find yet because I'm getting old. Y'all gonna have, if I don't find a husband, y'all gonna have to know.
Okay, so what's your email address so the public can understand where to contact you at?
So my website is www.kimberlyannbell, all one word, .com, and beautiful website, I must say. Kudos to Eddie, my promoter, and he designed the book, and the memoir is the epitome of Kimmy, and please, I encourage you to get it. Just support me. If you don't know, if you haven't been through any similar situations that I was just talking about, maybe you know someone that has. But like I said, it's my memoir starting from the time that I was 5 years old, that I was given to my adopted parents. And I stayed with my biological mother and father and my sister up until about 5 to 6 years old. Then it shares about my first introduction with sexual molestation at 12, and all my marriages and all my births are in there because it won't be another birth. So like I said, it is really an inspiring book just for you to see that there's someone that overcome a lot of things and is still standing and smiling. My adopted dad taught me that, though. He said, you got the most beautiful smile, so you smile because the world needs it. So take all the positive, and the negative, you know, say it's going to help me.
Yeah. You got to take the bitter with the sweet.
Yes, it's going to help me. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? How do you, we can ready to talk about how do you feel about the Will Smith and Jada Pinkett situation that's going on in the entertainment business?
Well, you know, it kind of brought light to my situation too, that I just encountered. That I could have chose to turn that that funeral out. I could have chose if I had allowed self and not being healed by pain, you know, and not really accepting just what it is. I had to learn to accept people as they are. And sometimes that's the hardest thing to do, but I think Maya says it the best. Maya Angelou says, when a person shows you who they are, you believe them. No matter what you want, you believe them. So I had to heal and accept certain people in general. They are, you know, it's nothing that I can do about it. I can't change it, but just to believe just exactly who they are. But it's my responsibility as far as how I react, my responses, and my conduct to these people.
Right.
Is what matters. So with the Will Smith and the what's his name?
Jada Pinkett.
Chris Rock. Both of them, I feel, now I could be wrong because this is my opinion, both of them showed their characteristics. They showed exactly who they are. And regardless of what, I know that what Will Smith did, I'm looking at, my opinion was wrong, but there was deeper issues. For him to publicly, there were deeper issues within him, for him, that wasn't released, for him to publicly react like that in such an event. You know what I mean? And then Chris Rock showed his characteristic of how he didn't respond to such an act, when so many people would have looked at he was wrong, and I had every right to make a joke. I'm a comedian. I'm gonna whip his behind right now. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but he held his composure.
He's still on the front line for the whole America. Slap that man in his face, though.
But Chris Rock showed his character too, because he held his composure and kept it moving.
He handled like a professional.
Right.
He's supposed to be the one that got the Oscar.
Right.
If you ask me.
I say that too.
He's supposed to got the standing ovation because he swallowed all that up.
And then take this. Look at this. No matter how much money, no matter how many material things you have, look at this. We all human.
Right.
So we got to see publicly, we as human, without being a celebrity, got to see if you don't get healed and you don't deal with things the right way, we all human. These actions come to full front. Now, our little people, we would have been locked up. We've been in jail. We would have been in jail. But you know, that's what I think about it. And I just keep bringing it home to me that I've been in situations where material things are just material things. They will not make me and they will not break me, but it's my character It's me, myself, that's inside is going to be the outcome of my purpose-driven life. Yeah.
But yeah, it's a lot of things that's going on in this country. It's kind of, I wonder how the summer gonna be, y'all. What you think the summer gonna be like?
Are they trying to get back to the norm? I don't know, but I'm rocking with it.
Rocking with it too.
I'm rocking with it. What else can I do? But they're trying to get
forward.
Yeah, they're trying to get back to the norm. I went to the first event to my daughter's school Saturday. Shout out to Pocomoke Elementary School. That's the wonderful school. And they had their first event separated by 8 grades. So we were with the pre-K for from 1 to 2:30, and they had it organized. They had it nice. But that was our first time in 2 years together outside with the teachers and with the kids. So I was excited. I wanted to do. They had the DJ. They had all the dance stuff. She dances all the time in the house, but this particular time didn't want to dance with me.
That's how it usually goes.
Wanted to go on the playground. I'm like, yeah, you know, they calling out for mommies and kids to come out there and dance together, and I don't want to. I said, okay, all right. So.
Yay too. But yeah, oh man. I like to give a shout out to everybody who's tuning in to the Mark Ballard Show. Once again, we are celebrating the 2nd year of the Mark Ballard Show. Shout outs to everybody that's been tuning in. Mad shout outs to Rap Fiend Radio, Rush the Guillotine, Epiphany. Enough respect to y'all, man. I definitely respect y'all guys, man. Definitely gonna keep representing this Rap Fiend Radio, Mark Ballard Show. Make sure y'all tune in at 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Rap Fiend Radio. If y'all need a link, just hit me up. I'll send it to you. You know what I'm saying? And we just got to keep winning and just keep moving forward and keep moving positive on a positive level. That's what we're doing. And anything else? You want to send some more shout-outs to people?
No. I have a great support system. My blood sister, Nikki, she knows I met some amazing people on some lives that's all over the world, and I just want to shout out to all of them. They know who they are. That, you know, thank you for the platform, for the opportunity, and I'm very, very, very grateful. But the book is on Amazon. I forgot to say that.
Yeah,
the
make
book
sure
is
you
on
tell them
Amazon.
that.
The Epitome of Kimmy, and what else did he say it was on? Goodreads. Yeah, Goodreads. Yeah, so. But on my website is the easiest way to connect with me, and I'm on Facebook. I'm on Instagram, Kimberly Bell. So connect with me anytime. I'm also patenting a mentoring session about accept and embrace it all. I'll travel, look forward, and really introducing and advertising that topic about accept and embrace it all, and then I have another topic about physical and mental and emotional abuse. So
that's what we need in community. We need to uplift sisters and brothers, you know what I'm saying, who's going through a difficult time. You know what I'm saying? So hey man, we about to call this a wrap right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well,
it was a good interview with you. I'm
Mark.
so appreciative for you to come by to the Mark Ballard Show to celebrate this 2nd year anniversary edition.
Yes, thank you for having me.
All right.
All right. Look, I'm gonna get ready, and so you gotta have me back when I release my other book.
Absolutely.
Yes.
You're part of the Mark Ballard family, so that's what it is.
All right. Thank you guys. Thank you.
We out. Peace.
Production.